breathe, the more you'll choke. I was standing in the middle of the worst prison raid I had ever seen, trying to save someone else's life. Now, at this point, I had been pepper sprayed so many times. So I want you to imagine biting into the hottest pepper or food you've ever tasted and that burning sensation spreading throughout your entire body. That's pepper spray. And you have to stay calm and slow your breathing or your throat can close and it can be fatal. Starting in 2015, I spent 4.5 years in a Panamanian prison for international drug trafficking. Well, formerly incarcerated is not exactly what I had hoped I'd be putting on my LinkedIn profile. But it was the place where I learned to walk through fear and be brave. Now, when you first walk into prison, you are terrified, and it takes weeks to adjust to that harsh new culture, okay? So one day, I'm sitting in my cell, or my temporary home, and I hear the inmates yell, "Carne fresca!" It means fresh meat. Someone new had arrived. And just at that same moment that the guards brought the new inmate inside, there was a raid. And 60 police officers dressed in all black, wearing balaclavas, rushed the prison, throwing smoke bombs and spraying pepper spray. It was a war zone. And through the smoke, I see the new inmate, and I knew immediately she wasn't okay. Her eyes were bloodshot, tears are streaming down, and her complexion is starting to turn purple because she's coughing so hard, she can't catch her breath. And then I hear her say, "Asthma." Oh, this woman could die. Now, my skin is on fire. My eyes are burning. I can barely see, but I know that no one is coming to help her, and I'm terrified for her. Now, she's 5'10", 450 pounds, but somehow in that moment, I found the strength to grab her, put her on my shoulders, and I drag her to the bathroom, and I sit her down, and I start yelling at her in Spanish. "Cuanto más rápido respires, más te ahogarás." The faster you breathe, the more you'll choke. She fell into my arms, and she's choking, and she's crying, and I'm heartbroken for her, and I just held her there, breathing deeply with her until eventually she slowed her breathing, and she was okay. And I remember in that moment, as I looked around, I realized that I was surrounded by women who had to show up as the bravest versions of themselves every single day while facing unimaginable struggles, myself included. You know, bravery isn't reserved just for superheroes, okay? Everyone here tonight has their own version of brave, and yes, our experiences are different, but we share this common victory of walking through fear and saying yes to the unknown. And you're thinking, like what, Alana? Quitting your job to follow your dreams? Standing up for what you believe in? Even taking a chance on love? All of that makes you brave. So guess what? You don't have to go to prison to find out if you're brave. Hallelujah. Nelson Mandela said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." The brave man is he who conquers that fear. That's it. It's part of our human condition. So the next time fear shows up, I want you and you and you to walk right through it because you are brave. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
One speech can change your life.